Al Soto here at the red carpet for Downton Abbey, a new era, here in Washington, D.C. We're here on the red carpet tonight. We're going to talk to two of the actors, Elizabeth McGovern, Joanne Froggatt, and one of the producers as well. It's going to be a bloody good time here, a smashing bloody good time here at the red carpet of Downton Abbey. I'm Al Soto. Click on this Below the Belt show. More to come. Stay tuned. All right, it's a pleasure to talk to Liz Truebridge, one of the producers of Downton Abbey, a new era. You must be excited to be here in Washington, D.C. for this red carpet premiere.
I really, really am. I mean, what a beautiful building and what a place to host. That's
It's almost fitting for a Downton Abbey premiere. It's like perfect.
Well, that's where we expect to be.
So I was curious, what are you able to do in the movies that you're not able to do in TV series? So I feel with a bigger budget, what are you able to expand on in a movie versus the TV show?
You know, you have so much more time, so you can just, it's a bigger story. We can go more places, we can take more time, and so it looks, I mean, it really does look spectacular.
And I have to say, judging from the first film, spectacular with the locations, and the cinematography was breathtaking. What can we expect in the sequel?
The bar goes up.
The bar goes up. That's amazing. I love hearing that. Now, you have some new cast members. One of my favorites is Dominic West, who I worked with on The Wire on HBO.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. So tell me about the new cast members and how that worked in incorporating in this story.
Well, we're crazy people because we have a principal cast of 20 and then we write more.
Right.
So, but they inject a freshness too, and you can't have that many because of our principal cast being so big. But Hugh Dancy and Laura Haddock and Dominic West this time, the three of them they just fitted in so well.
That's amazing. And of course, how do you think, what I think is very amazing is that most of the original cast stuck through the series, the first movie, and this movie. What can you say about the cast that they still want to keep reprising their roles?
To be honest, it really is. We are second family to each other. We've been doing this for 12 years now.
Right.
And we know each other very well. And we love doing it. So it's never easy when particularly with the cast, they're so busy. But they want to come back together, so we find a way.
Amazing. Have you thought about the third film yet?
I want to get this one launched first. Yeah.
Well, very well. Thank you so much, Liz. We look forward to seeing this great sequel film, Downton Abbey, a new era.
Enjoy it when you do.
Thank you so much. Thank you for talking to us. All right, guys, this is amazing. This is my second interview with Joanne Froggatt from Downton Abbey, a new era. We're here at the D.C. red carpet. How does it feel to have a premiere in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital?
It's great. It's so exciting to be back. I'm literally in DC for about 8 hours.
That's it.
Yeah, so it feels very rock star flying in and out. I wish I could stay longer because it's such a beautiful city. And I've been before and I just love it here. So
right.
Yeah, it's a very quick trip this time.
Yeah, it's a quick trip, but circling back a couple years ago, you were in Annapolis, Maryland, not far from here, for A Crooked Somebody, which I enjoyed immensely. It was a phenomenal film. And now we're here for Downton Abbey, a new era. We got to ask, what can fans expect from your character of Anna, without spoiling too much about the second film?
Well, I think in general about the second movie, I think Judy and the team have really surpassed themselves with this movie. I've seen it twice, and obviously I know what happens, but it made me laugh out loud all the way through, both times, and both times I cried towards the end, and I just left with my heart feeling so full and warm, and I just think they've completely hit the right note. It's really cinematic. It really feels like an event. It feels like you should go with your friends and go to the cinema and have afternoon tea or have a cocktail or have lunch or whatever it is that is your thing, and go and kind of like watch it with other people, because there's something really beautiful about that energy of watching it, in an audience with other people. But Anna's in a great place. She's very excited about Hollywood coming to Downton, and it's really nice to sort of see her, in a place of real positivity and hope and joy, and I think we all wanted that for her. I know I did, and it's been nice that she's gone on such a, a wide character arc from the beginning. But it's really lovely to sort of see her get to this point.
Seeing that arc. And you mentioned humor. Is there a little more comedy in the second film?
Yeah, do you know what? This one's really quite funny. I love it. Yeah, yeah, and the whole
Downton didn't really touch on too much comedy, right?
yeah. So Julia's really pumped up the comedy in this one, and the whole kind of movie within a movie just kind of adds to that because you just have the irony of our iconic two-time Oscar winner Dame Maggie Smith delivering these lines about scathing lines about actors and movie making. So it kind of all adds to the irony and the humor of it. But it's great. It's really fun.
Oh, that's interesting to us. I can't wait to see that aspect. Now, what do you think that the films can bring that the TV series wasn't able to do?
I think probably what I just mentioned, that you can sort of take it as an event. You can have go and see a matinee, go and see an evening show, whichever it is, and make a day of it, make an afternoon of it. It is something that is to be enjoyed, and it's really entertaining, and like I say, it looks beautiful. And it's something that should be shared. So
I love it. And what I love that is that the original cast pretty much stayed the same throughout the entire series and both films. Why do you think that the actors love coming back again and again?
Well, great storytelling.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful to be part of what turned into this phenomenon. I mean, my goodness, It's wonderful to be part of something that's been so successful and brought so many people so much joy. But ultimately, we all get on really well. And I think if we didn't, maybe that wouldn't have happened. But we do genuinely have a lovely time making it, and that's obviously a big part of it as well.
I love it. And I hope you feel at home. There's some fish and chips and pies here.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's being passed around, so
no one told me that.
We hope you feel at home here in Washington, D.C. Bring a little bit of across the pond here in D.C.
Little British food just to make us feel at home, yeah.
It's brilliant. I love it. So thank you so much, Joanne.
Thank you very much.
You're very lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I love the fact we actually got to talk to an American at the Downton Abbey red carpet. Elizabeth McGovern, amazing actress. You've been an amazing body of work.
Amazing body.
Yeah, and that too, right?
Forget about the work.
Are you really the only American in Downton Abbey? One of the few, at least.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I had my brother came for a little bit, but I got rid of him.
Wow.
My mother came for a little bit. I got rid of her. Yeah, I'm pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how did it feel being the sole Yankee on set?
I somebody had to do it, right? You can't have it all be British.
Did you fall in love with British culture and living in England while shooting this and all over the place?
I think I'm still slightly mystified by it, but I'm used to it now.
Yeah. Now, what can fans expect from your character in the second film, without any spoilers, with your character?
In this film, Cora has a secret, and you don't really know it until the very end. And the secret erupts in a kind of a little explosion when they go to France.
Wow. Explosion.
I'll leave the rest.
And Joanne also told me there's more humor in this second film. Is that true?
It's really funny, and
Wow.
I'm so proud of it. It's fresh and it's alive, and it's like kind of a big hug. I think it'll make people feel good, which is nice today. I think people are sick and tired of feeling stressed and anxious and depressed.
Oh my God, the perfect movie we need right now is a new era.
So I think so. It's a comfort food, really.
Yeah. Now, how was shooting with the pandemic in mind and all the precautions going on while on set?
Well, it's easier for me than the production, because the actors get to rip off their masks and have fun. And the crew, I barely knew what they looked like by the end because everyone's in a mask, and that's tough. But we did it. We miraculously got through the whole thing without any days lost. And so where there's a will, there's a way.
I love it. And what do you think is the reason why actors keep returning to Downton Abbey after the series and 2 films, maybe more films? It seems like everybody loves coming back and the reprising of the roles.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
That's why we do it.
I love it. Yeah, and it seems that you're all having a bloody blast on set.
Particularly on this one.
Oh my God, so we're so looking forward to it. And one more question for my producer. She wants to know how it was working with Brad Pitt I know you did a film back in '94.
Oh, I have to, yeah. Cast my mind back.
And would you like to work with them again?
Yes, please.
That was an easy answer.
Yeah. I didn't have to think about that one for too long.
And other projects you have coming up, Elizabeth, that we can talk about?
No, I've just finished performing in a play I wrote, and I'd like to do more of that.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, I adapted it from a book, which is slightly different from writing it. But
Amazing.
yeah, so that was such a thrill for me that I hope I can think about the next thing in that way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the title and where we can see it?
Yeah, it's called Ava, The Secret Conversations, and it's based on a book of the same name, and it's about Ava Gardner's last years that she spent in London.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so tremendous.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got to love the stage still. That's very, very important to still.
Oh yeah, and that's something I have a passion to get back and do, because I feel like it's time for people to get out of their houses and to have communal experiences in the dark again. So that's what I want to do most of all.